Hello, my name is Seneca Whyte and I'm a graphic design major here at UC. I reviewed the criteria for this assignment and immediately took it to heart to find a creative way to propose an idea that I was passionate about. Here at UC, the mission is to educate each student for a life of productive work, enlightened living, and community involvement. So what can us as students do to accomplish that mission in our own University 101 class? The title of my project is The Power of Persuasion, and here's my pitch to you. The goal of my project is to ethically emphasize the potential for community involvement, showing that us as students can critically work together to productively apply knowledge and creatively communicate to the public the details for a chance of enlightened living. Without the public being notified of the upcoming event of the UC Half Marathon, 5K, and Festival, the attendance will be limited to mostly students and faculty. So how can we get the community rightfully involved? Michigan creative writer Ariel Sharfman states that visual aesthetics are key when persuading individuals to make a choice about the information being presented to them. Also, according to the Social Science Research Network, 65% of the population are visual learners. Communication is proven to be more effective when done in a way that is creative and pleasing to the eye. With that being said, for my project, I hope to put my passion for graphic design to use and engage community involvement in this event. I plan to have at minimum a Facebook event page made so that it can be shared, and possibly an Instagram account as well. A Snapchat geofilter and geostory are also personal touches that can be implemented for event attendees. Possibly even shirts for participants and ones available to be purchased for non-participants. Aside from the aid of social media and t-shirts, flyers and posters need to be produced as well. Posters and flyers should be designed and printed and placed on campus as well as in local businesses and communities. There are other ideas to be made, but the key to community involvement is getting the information known to the public. A handful of resources will need to be identified to make this project effective. A place to print flyers and posters and t-shirts will be needed. I plan to inquire who provides the services for the university for our current advertisements, and if no one is of help, my place of former employment will be glad to do so. Beginning next semester, in the month of January, all of us classmates should begin to brainstorm for creative ideas. I plan to work with classmates to construct surveys with samples to see which designs, fonts, and colors are the most appealing. I wish for everyone to feel included and feel that their voice was heard. Also, I plan to reach out to classmates to see who is interested in aiding in the design process. Not everyone is going to be eager to sit and look at fonts and clip art, but it's a big job for one person. Near the end of January and the beginning of February, I plan to use my resources to effectively gather the materials and information needed to execute the proposal and start making the event known to the public. Posters, flyers, and other items should be in the design process, as well as social media pages being created. Roles should be assigned for who is in charge of which social media platforms and who is sharing flyers with which businesses and communities, as well as who's going to handle t-shirt sales if that is chosen to be added. Nearing the end of February, advertising materials should be gathered and shared accordingly. In the month of March, advertisements should be in full effect in order to be able to achieve a successful outcome. If sure to implement into the project, they should be near the end of the production and a plan for pickup should be made. All materials needed for the day of the event should be gathered. By the end of March and a few days before the event, all criteria for deadlines in the proposal should be achieved and met. Though a plan has been made, problems could occur. First and foremost, as always, cost can be an issue. Printing prices can accumulate and funds will be needed. Aside from the potential financial constraints, fear of someone not contributing their effort to this project could cause problems. I do not anticipate that time will be an issue as long as objectives are obtained in a timely manner. So you might ask, how does this proposal coincide with the liberal learning outcomes established here at UC? In regards to citizenship, everyone who participates in this proposal will demonstrate being an engaged and knowledgeable member of society. Communication and creativity will come from the very thesis of this project itself and will show the ability to interact and exchange ideas while creatively innovating them and making new connections. Critical thinking inquiry can be found in the steps of making this proposal come to life. Us as students will need to reason with ideas and explore statements, problems, issues, and beliefs and social constraints while using our resources to create, verify, and communicate new knowledge to the public. Ethical practice will be demonstrated in the way that we treat our peers in the community with honesty, fairness, and justice when approaching this proposal. This project has the potential to be a strong one on its own, but could also go hand in hand with other projects. Ultimately, with social media platforms and properly designed advertisements involved, the number of participants and attendees will be increased. If us as students work together to critically think and analyze the criteria that must be met to reach our targeted audience and apply what we have learned to our product, this event could have a substantial turnout. I aspire to work with my peers to raise awareness in an ethical and professional manner. Without an adequate form of advertisement, this event will go unnoticed. Thank you for your time.